As a result, one TikTok user chose to label Ary Fletcher a scammer. I'm not sure whether they know what a catfish is, but after seeing Ary's video, it is clear that she is not one. They uploaded this video with the comment, "When your favorite Instagram model turns out to be a catfish," which reads, "I ran into my favorite Instagram model while shopping in Miami. Ary is not a fake. She looks just as she does on the internet. But it seems to me that she just finished working out at the gym since, well, she has been in her workout phase. She appeared to have just finished working out because she was wearing no makeup and had a clean face." Commenters added their thoughts, and one of them stated, "If you recognize her, she's not a catfish, lol. Ary is nowhere near a catfish or ugly. Imagine you out minding your business and somebody secretly recording you saying they're disappointed in your looks. This is wrong. I can comprehend it now. Just picture yourself going about your day, for example. Then, there is a video on social media, you know. Ary is a phony, I see. Ary does not appear well. Or the third, that, and this. And I was just going about my business as I left the gym. I am a catfish, according to a recent video. That is not what I would prefer. However, Ary looks exactly the same. A catfish is a person who appears completely different from their online persona. Someone entirely different. Ary is not in that circumstance. Let me know what you folks think of that, please. And on to the next subject. He was cheating on her with a young woman named Rashida, despite the fact that she had recently given birth to their second child, a newborn girl. After abandoning Miss Nikki Baby for Rashida, he married her, got her pregnant, and eventually got a divorce. Not to add that extremely awkward situation at the BAT Awards when she attempted to kiss him, but he refused.
Hello, smooch. Hello, kiss. You gotta train him a little more.
You could already sense that something was wrong at that time. In any case, Miss Nikki Baby just had a conversation with Jason Lee in which she revealed everything. Basically, she discussed how Rashida had the name or initials of another married man permanently inked on her, and she used Jello's name to hide his. It should be noted that Tim Anderson is the one who was inked on her. If you are familiar with him, you are aware that he was married to Ary's best friend Deja, and that they eventually had a child together. And, you know, she was making fun of his wife. In any case, when Jello was still with Miss Nikki Baby, she had the tattoo covered up with his name.
A month that she then wanted to publicly own this relationship as if they had been together for years.
Yeah, and that's another thing that, if I'm not mistaken, because I have a lot of, now that this is all public, I mean, I heard that they actually started dating in October, but don't quote me because he never told me that. I don't know for a fact. I don't have the closure, like I said. But the tattoo that she has, that she covered up Tim Anderson's name with Jello's name, it was completely healed at the time.
Wait, so she put Jello's name over Tim's name?
She put G3 over Tim Anderson's name, and it was healed. When she was arguing with me online, one of my friends noticed, hey, that tattoo it's been.
No, I can't even deal with it.
So who knows how long they were.
Give me some more water, please. Hold on. Wait a minute, wait. Not she covered up the first man she was with, allegedly, who had a wife, with the man who had the babies with.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Y'all move different out here, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is exactly why.
Stay single, Jason.
This is why, because this is why.
Miss Nikki Baby was out here telling everything, like I mentioned. Jason Lee essentially asked her if she would ever return with a Jello the next thing you know. She added, I probably would have tried to make their relationship work for their kids and forgave him for the infidelity. However, she is unable to do that because he went out and had another child.
Would you have been okay with him if he would have just cheated but not had a baby?
Would I have forgave him?
Yes.
Yes.
And you would have worked through it?
I would have tried for my kids.
Okay. So now you have the baby, you have your man, you go through an unfortunate miscarriage, you all still want to have kids, and 3 months later, you now get pregnant with baby number 2.
Correct.
And you both were excited about having baby number 2.
Yep.
Okay. What happened?
I don't know. Okay, so, I got pregnant, we had the baby, boom, boom, boom. And then, when she was 4 weeks old, he started acting weird towards the end of the relationship. Like, he kept going outside to talk on the phone, and that was what I should have noticed. And I was like, why? This is when he started doing, when Tweaker came out. And
Tweaker had already broke?
It just broke.
Okay.
And I thought he was going outside because I was like, oh, he's talking to labels and this and that. And I guess I should have taken stop being so naive. But I'm also taking care of 2 kids, a newborn and my son. So I really feel like I didn't have time to pay attention to what
Rashida, however, took to her Instagram account to express her displeasure with Miss Nikki Baby's essentially self-narrated story. I was trying to chill because I am pregnant, but I am so tired of this B word. Keep talking about me. So let's talk about it. It's giving up, sis. You are so focused on blaming me for y'all problems. He decided to leave. I do not mention you, nor do I care. This lady has harassed me the entire time behind the scenes, trying to have people call me to abort my baby, wishing death on my unborn child, and so much more. I'm done. And just the PSA, my due date is in December, so again, y'all do the math. Thank you for all the free promo though, while I'm baking this beautiful baby. Thank you to all the negative, miserable people for your expert opinions and comments, because you know what's going on in my life better than I do. How could I ever forget? Sit back, relax, enjoy this show because I know I'm a letter cook. I'm just loading up. What sort of answer is this after all? As if she is entitled to talk about her circumstances. She went to conduct an interview essentially about her life, and that is what happened. It just so happens that you are the one who caused their family to fall apart. However, do share your thoughts and ideas about this in the space provided for comments below. What are your thoughts on Rashida Nicole's response to Miss Nikki Baby and the interview with Miss Nikki Baby? Please share your ideas and opinions in the space provided for comments below. Please hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.
Put your trust in a ninja named Jello. Stupid hoe, how you figure. In the eternal words of Kaya, Church, LeAngelo Ball has filed for divorce from Rashida Nicole. Now, records show that they got married in March, separated in June, and he filed for divorce in July. Now, he's claiming irreconcilable differences. He wants joint custody and visitation because remember, Rashida is pregnant, and he also wants to terminate any and all notions of spousal support. Now, they always say, how you get them is how you lose them. So, Rashida girl, look, there was really only a 50-50 chance of this working out in your favor to begin with, all right? And as I always say, 1 time is a fluke, 2 is a pattern, and by 5 it's a lifestyle. When it happened to Miss Nikki Baby, fluke. Now that it's happened to you, pattern, pattern, pattern. And I kind of wonder on an interpersonal level, you know, if the thrill is get the girl, get her invested, lock her down with your baby, and then poof, the thrill is gone in the eternal words of BB King and you're off to the next, right? I don't know. But Rashida girl, let's talk about roses and thorns, okay? The thorn is the life that you saw for yourself with this man is not gonna look how you thought it was gonna look, okay? But the rose is, look, you got a gut full of 18 years of child support, which I guess is not a bad consolation prize. You know, broken home and all. Now, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what...
Jason Lee's interview with Miss Nikki Baby was very entertaining. Messy, but very entertaining. He asked everything that he needed to ask. Because when it came to that whole Jello and Rashida situation, everything was covered. Apparently, this is not Rashida's first time being a side piece. She has, in fact, been a mistress before. She was having an affair with that baseball player, Tim Anderson, and got matching tattoos with him shortly after he had his 3rd child with his wife. And here's the kicker. She covered up that same tattoo with Jello's name, or like G3. Mind you, she got this tattoo while Jello was still with Miss Nikki Baby. Yup. Now that you and Jello aren't together, what are you going to cover up that tattoo with? The next victim's baby daddy? I will never understand the women who knowingly know that like this man has a family, he has a wife, and they still try to pursue him.